Hey guys, another day, another struggle, another chance to come out on top. Not a good day today. Let me stress this. No, my relationship is not over. It is not anybody's problem. It is no one's thing to butt in on. 90% of the time, my relationship is fabulous. 10% of the time, not so much. This is one of the 10% times. I am not having an argument with him. I am not anything like that. I need to get this out. I said I would post these good, bad, and ugly. We happened to bring up a discussion a little while back, and it's been in my brain for the last 5 years. And I know other people are going to get upset about it, but I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear about it. This is just for the project. So please leave it at that and don't take it personally or get fucking ass hurt over it, because I'm not gonna give two shits and a fuck at this point. I'm having a very bad day and I'm struggling. So that's all this video is. So hope you guys enjoy. So another part of my struggles today is the fact that I feel like I'm doing a lot of shit by myself, and it's kind of pissing me off. Just little things, little fucking things, and it all boils down to something that I can't even fucking say because I'll end up, paying the consequence by having to be spoken to about it or have a fucking discussion, or who knows, maybe go back to court. It always boils down to this when it comes down to it, when I finally just have enough of everything. Everything. Tired of feeling like there's just no point to what I do. There's no point in trying to keep myself happy here. I haven't wanted to live here for the last 4 years. But the last time I made mention of that, I was taken to court and almost had to deal with a custody battle. What really pisses me off about that is I was taken to court when there was no call for it. I didn't say I would leave. I didn't say I was going anywhere. And even if I did, at the time, how the fuck could I have left? I had no job, no money, no car. I had nothing. I had no way to leave. And I very specifically stated that I would never take my daughter away from her father. I said all I said was, I want to go home to Florida. And I said, I would very much like for you to come with us, but I don't want to be here anymore. And I was taken to court. And I'm still very bitter about that. I'm sorry. It's not something you do. Instead of talking to me about it and discussing things and clarifying, no one said anything, and I was taken to court. And that pissed me off because I was taken to court at a time that I had no money to pay for help for someone to defend me. I had no one to defend me. My parents had no way to help me out by sending me money to get someone to defend me. And because of a miscommunication, the paperwork was to terminate my parental rights. I'm still wary of that fact being a miscommunication. And I'm trying, I really am. It bothers me that I'm trying, and I've stayed through all of this, and I'm doing my best, and I'm giving as much as I can, but every time that I say, I just don't want to be here, I'm not happy here, I feel like I can't, because then I have to change my mind and say, you know what, no, it's for the best, we moved up here for the best, and I get it, there's good schools up here, and I'm glad I had a good surgeon up here, and there's a lot of stuff that is great, but I'm not fucking happy here. I never wanted to move here. But I was basically told that if I didn't move here, I would ruin an entire family's life because they wouldn't move either. And so when you put that kind of pressure on somebody, they're gonna go. I didn't want to. I left my family, I left my friends, I left my life. Alright? And then a year into it, when I said, I want to go home, I just don't want to be here because of shit that happened that scared the fucking hell out of me, I was punished by getting taken to court to have my parental rights terminated. And it backfired. It backfired. Because when we were in the room with just the judge, someone admitted that there was absolutely no reason for it. And the judge even pointed out that I was taken to court when I had no means to leave. And the other person admitted that I did not threaten to take my daughter and run, as it was stated to the attorney. And the judge pointed out that I had no means to leave, and that it was very underhanded to take someone to court knowing that they had no money to have anyone defend them. And when I was asked if I would like full rights, I said no. Because I decided my child needed 2 parents. And the ending result was I get prime custody and the other person gets visitation rights should we ever invoke that. But I stated I did not want to invoke that. I tried to make the relationship work, and I'm still trying to make the relationship work, and it's a struggle every day. I won't lie. But it's hard. It's very hard because every time it comes up that I don't want to be here, it's hard not, because the other party gets super defensive and super fucking angry, and I'm like, have I left? Have I gone anywhere? I've had the opportunity. Have I done anything? No. And what pissed me off the most is after everything happened before I went to court, when everybody else knew that the papers were on their way, I was told, if putting you on a plane to go back to your family for a week is all it's going to take to make you feel better, we'll do it. But the baby stays here. And I didn't say anything because I felt it would start a whole new argument. But honestly, at the time, I wanted to fucking say, go fuck yourself, that's my child. You don't have a right to tell me what to do with my fucking child. I have not threatened to take away that child. I haven't. I made it very clear that I don't want to take her away. And when the end result was I had primary custody, if I should invoke it, the reaction was, well, now you can leave anytime you want and we have no say-so. Side point for that, being told, well, you can just leave with her anytime now, we can't do anything. What really pissed me off about that one is, have I tried to leave with her? At the time, did I have the means to leave with her? No. Have I ever threatened to leave with her? No. So, everyone got fucking offended because the judge ruled in my favor because I was not in the wrong. And the reaction was still as if I was the fucking bad guy, like I'd done something wrong. So, it was, fabulous. Great. So, it made me feel even just fan-fucking-tastic. That's my reaction right there. I know, it's been 4 years, and I'm still very pissed off about it, because it keeps getting brought up by someone else, and I keep getting pissed off, because I'm like, are you fucking serious? You're gonna keep bringing this up. You're pissed off because you lost when you took someone to court who had no means to fucking defend themselves. None. Claiming that I threatened to take my child away from you and run away. Knowing that was a lie, because I never threatened to do that. I would never threaten to do that. I have made myself miserable over the last 5 fucking years in this god-awful state, away from my family, my friends, trying to make the best of shit here, and still being miserable with all of it. But I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. So, that's my struggle today. I'm not in a good place today. I'm really not, and I don't want to talk to anybody about it. But I said I would post the good, the bad, the ugly, and this is unfortunately one of the ugly that keeps rearing its very ugly head around every goddamn corner. And I'm trying really hard to not take it personally, but it's hard. It's been 5 years. It's been 4 years since the court, and I still have yet to threaten or suggest or even try to take my child back to Florida, where I feel at home. Because I know someone else won't follow. And because of the fact that I know that person won't follow is the reason why I try to make things work here. I know he's dead set on staying here, and I get that. He has a lot going for him. He has everything here. He's got his family, he has friends, he's got a great job. I'm trying to make the best of it. I went back to school. I love school. I do. But I'm not happy. I'm trying. I overdose my medication way too often, where I'm supposed to take 60 milligrams of Prozac. There are days where I will take fucking 80, 100 milligrams just to get through the fucking day. Because I don't want to be here. I hate it here. And it's not the location. It's the fact that I don't have anybody here. I don't have my family. I don't have my friends. I just don't. And I don't feel safe, I'll say, to talk about the fact that it's not my family, not my friends, because I'm afraid of offending other people. Because the last time that I made the comment that my family loves me, because I meant my blood family, my family. I wasn't trying to offend anybody. But I felt about this big. And I made a post on Facebook about how my family loves me and my family thinks I'm good enough. Because I was made to feel this big. But I was the bad guy. And no one saw that. So now I don't feel safe to talk to anybody, to say, I miss my family. Yes, I do consider his family my family, but it's not the same. It's just not. My family it's different. It's my family. It's the people that I grew up with. It's the people who know me. It's the people who love me unconditionally, who don't think about it. And I get that everyone cares about me here and everything like that, but I can't say my family and not offend somebody. But they have to understand there's a difference. And there's the fact that I do miss my family. I miss my home. Florida is my home. I won't do anything to leave here because it's not good for my daughter. Specifically, I'm not going to say Florida's not good for my daughter. The only reason I will not leave is because I know her father will not follow. And because of that, I stay here. Because I know my daughter needs both of her parents. She deserves both of her parents, regardless of what's going on. And I'm struggling right now because, I mean, how long are you supposed to make yourself miserable while the other person just isn't budging at all? I even made the suggestion of going on vacation with just me and her. Let's go back to Florida so I could spend time with my family, because I'm sorry, every time I bring her father with, he's miserable and he makes everybody fucking uncomfortable because he's an ass about it. He's hungry. So that justifies him to be angry and not fucking talk to anybody. Or he sits there on his fucking phone because he doesn't know what to say to anybody. How do you think I felt when I first started interacting with your family? They're two different worlds. I get that. But I made a fucking effort. You could do the same goddamn thing. Instead, every time I go down to visit with all three of us, I'm too busy taking care of someone else who's acting like a fucking child to enjoy my time with my family, to have my family enjoy time with me and their granddaughter and their niece. Because they're too busy trying to occupy someone's time because he can't occupy himself and keep himself entertained. But a fucking toddler can. So but I mentioned the idea of going just on a vacation with me and her so I could spend time with my family. And I was shot down. And that's why I'm having this huge struggle, because it's been a long time. It's been several months since this was brought up, but it's been in the back of my head. It's been eating away at my thoughts, and I needed to get it out. So it's my struggle today, and I got it out, and I don't feel any better. So I need to find my book bag because it's been moved. It was there. It's not. And it's kind of important for me to know the location of that bag because it has all of my medication in it. And so right now I'm struggling greatly. I don't have my medication. I don't have the comfort that I need. I just don't. It's not the same. I know everyone says, oh, you can call your family. You can Skype your family. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude, but go fuck yourself. How would you feel if it was the other way around? If we were somewhere else and your family was so far away and you told me, I need my family, and I tell you, just fucking call them. Go Skype them. It's not the fucking same. It is not the same. Calling someone on the phone, Skyping with them, it's not the same as having them there for you to comfort you in person. They can't give you a hug over the phone. They can't give you a hug over Skype. They can't. They just can't. It's not the fucking same. It's not. I'm not trying to get loud and fucking obnoxious, but I'm just over it. I'm so over it right now. I can't process all of this. I can't. I'm ridiculously angry and emotional, and I don't know. The last time I suggested going to Florida with my daughter and me for a week, I was sent by myself. Now, I did get to spend a lot of quality time with my family, but I wanted my daughter to be a part of it. But that was a no. So I'm not trying to put a lot of shit out there to make it seem like my personal relationship is complete shit. It's not. 90% of the time, it's fantastic. But the 10% of the time that it's not, it always involves me wanting to go home. Wanting to be with my family for a change. Wanting to go spend Christmas with my family for a change. And being told, well, we Skype with them. That's what I think about Skyping with them. Okay? It is not the fucking same. It's not. Get it through your fucking head. It's not the same. I'm having, I'm really angry right now, and I'm struggling to not punch the shit out of everything and destroy this room. Because that's the only outlet I have, usually, is to destroy shit, and I know that's not healthy, and I'm trying very hard not to do that, but it's also very difficult considering somebody keeps moving my shit so that I never know where my fucking medication is. Because, medication's a crutch. You don't really need it. And to the people that keep saying you don't need your medication, you just need to learn how to cope and, cut down on your medication, please, sincerely, from me, go fuck yourself in the ass. Just go do that, please. I don't know how much I have to stress this to people. Yes, some people can go without their medication. They can get to the point where they don't need medication. Other people, I'm one of those people, I'm one of the other people, have a chemical imbalance in their goddamn brain and need that shit. So I can't just cut it down. I can't just stop taking it. I can't just learn how to cope with shit. I've been in therapy for 7 goddamn years, learning coping shit. And guess what? I still need medication because I have a chemical imbalance in my brain that coping will not fix. Okay? That's how it works. That's how it fucking works. This is like the longest fucking rant I've ever done, and I'm sorry. You guys probably won't even make it through it, but I will be fine. I just said I would post everything, so please don't comment that I need to feel better. Please don't call me, don't text me, don't come up to me and ask me what's wrong. I don't want to fucking talk about it. I don't. But I said I would make these postings every day, good, bad, or ugly. That's all this is. I really don't want to talk to anybody about this shit. Face to face, on the phone, nothing. So, I appreciate the concern, or, you know, the worry, or whatever it is you want to fucking disguise it as. I don't fucking care. I know some people are genuine, some people are not. I don't fucking care. It's for a project. I said I was going to post it. I'm posting it. So, there. I've done my posting for the fucking day. And I will check back with you guys tomorrow, and tomorrow, hopefully, I know where my goddamn medication is, so I can take my fucking medication, and I can deal with this shit the same way I've been dealing with it for the last 5 years, by medicating the shit out of myself. Because that's the only way I can cope with it, because every time I try to discuss it with anybody, it's shut down right at the get-go. So instead of discussing it and even thinking about other options, it's a fucking no. So, yes, I medicate myself to deal with it. If anyone has any better options, please share. Unless that option is to discuss it with someone, because I've already discussed it till I'm blue in the face about once every 6 months. And I'm just given nothing. So, yeah. I will check back with you guys tomorrow. I'm sorry that today really fucking sucked and it bites. No, this was not brought on by an argument with Tim. This was not brought on by anything like that. It's just the fact that it's always been in my brain for the last 5 years since we moved here, and every time I try to discuss it, it's shot down, and every now and again it just, something happens or something is said that triggers the fact that I don't want to fucking be here. So yeah. We're living the dream. We are living someone's dream. Not my dream. Not a shared dream. But, you know, we're living a dream, so I guess that's all that matters. So I will check back with you guys tomorrow. Bye.